Welcome, everyone, to TTTTalk Talks. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We are joined by Max.
Hello.
We have our LGBTQ representative, and
As
we also
usual.
have Josh, our mental illness representative.
Hi.
And then we also have the racial diversity representative, Sam, a.k.a. Chaos Bender, a.k.a. Chaos
The
OSRS.
diversity
Hello.
department at TTT is working overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've been working overtime. We're the original diverse collab.
Yeah.
I'm the brownest one, so like automatically I am the one with the less privilege, and you guys have white privilege, which gives you an automatic advantage in society. So I am the most marginalized. So I wait, what?
Definitely not. I've seen your house. You're privileged.
Nah, man.
You're
Yeah,
privileged
man.
in Mexico. White privilege doesn't exist in Mexico.
Here he goes.
Literally, because you're the majority. You're not a minority.
Yeah,
term
sure.
white-
You
the
have brown
term-
privilege in Mexico.
Yeah.
For having privilege. Right. Listen. The term white privilege was made up by people who want to make up excuses for their failures. Prove me wrong.
Okay.
So, if I'm a Mexican and I go to the U.S. and I say, white privilege is ruining my life, like, that is just a way for me to cope, because I cannot improve and I cannot, like, work hard towards a goal that I want. That is just a...
Like
that's just a
mowing the
make-up,
lawn.
that's just a... Yeah, that's just a made-up fairy tale. So, what do these things have in common? Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, and white privilege.
Shut up about white privilege and mow my lawn.
Oh, racism! I can't wait for Tommy C to listen about this. All right. So now that the introduction is
And we
out of the
wonder
way,
why
I
he
hope
doesn't promote the channel more.
I hope you guys are.
Well, now that
being
Sam
well-
has a booming audience, he has some responsibility
Yeah,
to
true.
promote
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
dude.
I'm the only one.
It's
off
not
the
all
hook
on
here.
me.
kind of. So now Max is the only one who can say racial slurs, which is interesting.
Except
Josh
I've never
moved
said
on.
it.
Josh moved on from it first, to taking out the introduction from Pokemon Fire Red episode 7, and
thought it was
now I have
episode
to.
6.
Was it? And
don't
now
know.
I also have to shift towards being more polite, more SJW, more woke, and my soul
Wow.
is being devoured from the lefties who, yeah, and interesting. So
I'm the only one that's allowed to
Yeah.
be unhinged now.
true, and it's not really good when your
Yeah.
definition of unhinged to just basically like, what, Max? What is the most savage thing you have said on a TTT video?
I don't. You probably know better than I do.
Oh
So
yeah.
keep track of
I know.
everything.
It was when you were calling Rosalina's Luma kind of a nasty
my
racial
God.
slurs, and then it was also during the
No.
what is this one, the Triforce Heroes, I think it was when you said that thing about helpless women. Oh no, man.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, pussy! Can't even say the full sentence. Pussy!
Yeah.
Okay, Josh basically said rape is a thing made up by helpless women. No, sorry.
I didn't.
Max,
What?
Max.
You heard it here first. Josh said it.
Mistake.
Huh?
Max said during a
I've
Triforce
never said it.
Heroes recording, Max said rape is a thing made up by helpless women, and when I find where he works, I'm gonna send that to HR department.
When
and
I
he's gonna get
find where
fired.
you
So.
work.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah,
what?
it's not like I said that when like 6 years ago when I was fucking.
I mean,
a
cancel
child.
culture doesn't respect age. So.
What's your excuse?
Yeah.
You were an adult when we started Trashy Trio.
Oh,
Oh,
good point.
shit.
So yeah,
Wow.
I am going to be
Starting a
canceled. and I'm
channel
not...
with minors? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Sure, what?
Always, honestly, like grooming.
Oh, child grooming.
Yeah, I did.
Meeting up with a minor in Boston alone.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa. To
It was
pick
it-
up packages?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my God.
shit.
With the only adult supervision being my at the time like 80-year-old grandma.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, but she's in her 90s.
Oh, that's
now.
nice. So, yeah, I think Max is gonna get canceled soon. Anyway, so
Who's gonna
our topics
cancel
for...
me? My non-existent audience.
Yeah, once
I mean,
you hit 5
your
viewers,
job.
we're definitely...
Yeah.
Ouch! Ow! that was pretty savage. When Max finally hits double digits, we're gonna release the receipts.
double digits, dude. That's when he's bit.
That'll be the day.
Yeah, he make double digits, dude.
Max is gonna be like,
oh,
ooh,
man.
career booming, and then we're gonna drop the receipt.
Booming.
Yeah, booming so much.
It's popping off.
This
Where's
fucking
my
fly.
sponsors at? Let's go.
I just have
Yeah.
to normalize it like Sam, so my audience expects it.
Oh my god.
So
And
okay,
have an
for
edgy ass audience.
for today's
Yeah.
topics, I am going to talk about my 24-hour stream, and also my mentality towards video making. Because like yesterday, I had a literal mental breakdown over what I'm doing now,
Oh,
and I don't like it. So yeah, I have to talk about my my recent experience with all of this shit. So yeah,
Are you better
Max,
now?
well, I'm a lot better. Yeah. But still, it's an ongoing process. But like yesterday, I just sat down with my wife, like hugged her for like 5 minutes, and just talking like, oh my god, like I have to tell you what happened, but it's I'll be okay. It's I think I'm already like in a good mental state for it. But like it was cringe. So Max, what are you gonna talk about?
I was
this time
depressed and
around?
having a panic attack. Kind of cringe.
Yeah,
Kind of cringe. Let's write it down as a TTT topic right after you cry. You're like, oh, this would be great for TTT. Let's go.
Wow,
anything-
true
any
mental health
topics?
advocate. What?
Any topics?
No. My life is
Ah,
Dude,
how
I don't know
cringe.
why it has to be so formal every single time. I
Yeah,
literally have
literally.
never brought up topics.
I don't know
like,
why we
written
can't
down
just
even for
talk about
streams
things
or whatever. I have a question for you, Sam.
Yeah.
In your stream, if there's a big libtard who comes into the chat, how will you react?
All right. In the stream, I take on like a different approach, right? So in the stream so far, we've been talking about pretty like not edgy, but like things that could be considered like I want to say offensive, but like offensive for the lefty animal standards, right? So for example, we talked about traditional roles in the family. So for example, men are the ones who work, and women are the ones who have to cook, do chores and whatever. So like I've talked about many topics that could be considered like even like touchy and controversial, but because I'm always open, like, oh, by the way, I'm saying this not to be offensive, but because I want to know your opinion or whatever. So yeah, it's not gotten like out of hand, which is quite nice, I would say.
Wow, sellout. So if a
but-
big lefty came in your chat, you wouldn't call them out, dude. You'd be like,
Yeah.
everyone's opinion
No,
matters.
listen,
wow,
listen,
sellout,
listen,
wow.
Wow, that's like the
May
same
I
thing you
speak?
criticize
rename
Josh
your
for
channel
doing.
to Koban Hermione OSRS.
Listen, may I speak? Okay, look. So far, I haven't had a leftist animal like you guys joining, and if one of them joins, right? So, for example, today on Twitter, I saw a teacher who spoke against books that talk about sexuality to kids that can like barely read, right? I don't know if you saw it or something. I think it wasn't Keemstar. It was like an anti-left Twitter that I follow. It's called Libs of TikTok. It's a fucking nice account. I recommend it.
Of course,
So
you follow something like that.
there was a teacher who spoke against books that talk about sexuality, not about like actual sexuality, but like about like being transgender or like things that can be considered like more lefty nowadays. So like her argument was that do kids these ages need to know like anything about sexuality? And just because she questioned it, she was like fired, and she was like not allowed to like to go back to the school, whatever. So if I get someone coming into the chat saying something like, oh, I think kids should be taught about like sexuality, sexual orientation, pronouns, the way you identify yourself, like what is it, like transgenderism or whatever, I think that's deranged, and not because it's like I don't want to talk about this band, right? But because like in general, I dislike the idea of shoving sexuality down fucking kids like brains, I would say. In a way, I think that's kind of a kind of pedophilia, like hidden pedophilia in a way, right?
What? Teaching
Oh my-
kids that it's okay to love who they want is
No,
pedophilia?
shut the fuck up. No, oh my, see, Oh my! Nah,
What the
never mind, dude.
fuck?
I
What did I
literally CBA.
What?
I said sexuality, not love. Stupid idiot.
Yeah, sexuality, like who you are attracted to.
If you shove sexuality topics down kids' fucking brains, I think that's fucking weird, right?
What about
I think.
what about like
Stop.
what about
Let
bringing
me
up
finish.
like
Let me finish,
whatever.
man. Right? So, any type of sexual topic to kids, that in itself is a red flag. I think that's really pedophilic, if that's even a word for it. And yeah, I don't think so. For example, and if someone to answer Josh's question, if someone comes into my stream and says, "Oh, I think," wait, I even forgot what I was gonna say. So like, oh, I think kids should learn about sex at like age 5 or 6. I like, oh, that's kind of fucking weird. Nah, man. So yeah, if a hardcore lefty comes into my stream and if I start seeing deranged point of view, like way too deranged, even for my liking, I think that's a ban. So
right, but there's a difference between teaching about sex versus like sexuality. Those are two different things.
oh my god,
Let's take the politics out of this part for a second,
Okay.
just to get Sam's point of view. Would you teach a 5-year-old about how babies are made and like straight stuff?
No.
At that age. See?
No.
So it has nothing to do with it being like trans or gay or whatever. It's
Yeah,
just that you
it's
think
sexual overall.
It's too early. It's too early
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like my point, which is like, so like this fucking culture around like wokeism or whatever, like even though I love bashing on it, this is one of the things where like bashing on it doesn't even have anything to do with it. So like I think that even so for example, even if you told me, by the way, I'm teaching my kids, my 5-year-old kid, how a baby is born, like insert the penis, come inside the woman, and then like, oh my god, yeah, I think that's a little bit too early. So like it's not
Was
that
the way it was being described in the Libs of TikTok stuff to the kids?
No, it was way
Like
more explicit
penis
and
and
no,
cum?
it was way more explicit.
More interesting.
More explicit. Yeah. So
Huh.
so because the teacher spoke against it, and because it had like more of these topics like directed towards like this like woke. I'm not specifically saying like trans stuff, right? Because it's I think it was just one of the examples, but it's just not because it's aimed towards that. It's just because my general thought is that pushing sexuality to kids at that age is just kind of cringe. So
So
yeah,
you're
I
not. So
think,
you're just talking about like sex in general, not like.
not being for kids, yeah.
No, not. I mean, not like their sexuality.
Wait, what?
Those are two different things. Teaching about sex is different than teaching like about like
Okay, let me
sexual
rephrase that.
orientation.
I
Yeah.
think teaching sex and sexuality to kids is weird. I think they're like if it's like 5. I wasn't taught anything about sexuality until I was like 10 or 11. I forget which one. And it was like one of these sex ed classes where it's like they talk about like the science behind it. I think anything above like maybe 11 or 12 is fine. But if what people are doing nowadays, it's like, oh, teach your kids about these things in order to be inclusive and diverse. Shut the fuck up, dude. Like teaching in general that towards kids, I think it's weird. Don't
Yeah.
you guys?
Yeah,
I think at
I'm
that
not-
age,
Yeah, thank you.
What I think at that age, what you should teach kids is probably that mommy and daddy are in love, and that's how they made you, and 2 men can be in love and 2 women can be in love, and that's it. Like just simple.
But, like,
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I was
Why-
saying. Like
why
it doesn't
do-
have to be
why do
about
kids-
it doesn't have
oh
to
my
be
God.
about the sex itself. But I'm saying
Yeah,
like if a
just, like-
child asks like about like or if it I don't know if like the topic of sexual orientation or something comes up, you can talk about it without it being like overtly sexual. You can
I
still
just
have
don't like
conversation about it.
combining the topics of like a young child learning anything about sexuality or
But-
anything related to that at that young of an age. But oh my god, this derailed
But
from Josh. Oh my
think
God.
I think it should be taught more gradually than it is, because right now it's like you don't teach kids anything and then you dump like everything at the age of 12.
So like, let me
So I
ask you
feel
something.
like-
What
I mean, I never.
What
really
is a
learned,
kid?
like,
What is a
anything
kid going to
from
do with that information? I think as a kid, all you need to care about is going to school, eat, having fun, and that's it. what is so important about teaching kids anything about like sexuality, like anything about attraction, like oh mommy and daddy. No, like even if it's straight, that's kind of cringe. Doing like you can make up like some bullshit excuse like oh the what is this like bird thing called that brings babies?
The birds and the bees.
No, but like the actual
the
bird.
stork.
Stork, yeah. I knew it was something like that, but I didn't want to say it. I was gonna say stonk.
Stonk.
Stonk. The stonk's coming, and then
Yeah.
you,
So like
get a
make up a
profit.
bullshit excuse like oh babies like come out of cabbages or like the fucking
what
stork brings you.
cabbages?
Like
What?
yeah, there's another tale for that.
Oh my god.
So yeah, here in Mexico at least, my mom told me that when I asked like how babies are born, she basically used the excuse of like the stork because she told me that I asked that at like 5 or 6, and I said oh okay. So like that was my thinking until I was like 10 or 11 when I had the first sexuality. I never thought about it. I just think it's a useless thing for kids to even worry about because it's like such a not complicated, but it's such a useless topic for kids to like even to even be taught. It's just fucking cringe. So like kids
what I was told when I was a kid is that mom and dad had fun under the bed and then I was made or naked under the bed. So what I thought as a kid is I thought they just like got naked, went under the sheets and played like shoots and ladders and like video games together, and then I was born or some shit. That's what I thought like happened, because they're like go under the bed naked and have fun. I'm like okay, they play like board games together under the sheets naked, and then I'm born. I thought they're like in my head. I was like, their dicks connect and transfer data, and then
their
I'm like,
dicks could. Oh my god!
Well, I was a kid, so I didn't know about fucking vaginas. I thought everyone just had cocks.
So here's the thing. Tell me, I mean, maybe this is a fucking stupid question to ask because it's like, I mean, what do you think your kid brain would have done with the information that kids are born with men and women fucking each other, coming inside, and then just having the baby? Like
probably nothing.
Well, you don't have to be like that graphic about it.
Yeah, I mean, but oh my god, yeah, I think this is getting this got derailed way too quickly. So
gotta stay on topic always.
Yeah, I think
gotta stay on the formal listed topic.
We are leaving the script. Please stick to it.
Oh my god.
All right, so yeah, that was a good question.
It's not like this
that,
is
like,
a podcast or anything.
That's true. So yeah, Josh, that was a good question. Do you guys want to like keep diving into this topic or not?
No, I don't think we were understanding the same thing, Sam. Or I don't think we were talking about the same thing. I was just saying
yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying that if the topic comes up about like sexual orientation, then I don't think it's wrong to say that it's fine whoever you are attracted to. Like not even based on like sex or whatever.
Because like
I think it's weird.
It is useful information to a kid to this extent, right? So they see mommy and daddy are like in love or whatever and just like together, and then they see a man and a man are together, or a woman and a woman are together, and they're like, Mom, Dad, how is that possible? I thought it was men and girl together, and then they have to.
You say that's the work of the devil.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're like, okay, time to teach you a new word, son. It's the F slur. They just
it was about to slip. It was about to slip out.
Yeah.
Wow.
I stopped myself from slipping out. I didn't intentionally make that noise. To mimic me saying it.
Okay.
I was actually gonna say it, then I stopped myself. You're right.
Okay, man.
I'm just always on the verge. I always have to pull back, you know.
Wow, you heard it here first.
So Max, now it's okay. Let's do a circle of questions, right? Josh asked a question to me. Max, I'm gonna ask you a question.
What is this, like college class icebreaker?
Yeah. and then Max, you're gonna ask a question to Josh, right? Max, how was your second round of COVID go?
I forgot you even knew about that. But it was fine. I really just felt like I pretty much just had congestion like the entire time. It was maybe lasted like 5 days or something, and then I was like perfectly fine. It was so weird though because I took a bunch of at-home tests and they all were positive, but I took like 2 like drive-through like PCR tests and they were both negative. But then I went to like an actual pharmacy for a PCR test and it was positive.
Mhm.
So I think all of those, I think that kind of proves all those like drive-through places that you see pop up all over the place are kind of bullshit. And one of them actually, I don't know if it was just like in Illinois. I think it was all over because I saw it on TikTok. But there was one like drive-through place, pop-up place that like got in trouble for like fraud or something recently. I think it was called like the Center for COVID Control or something. And they had to like close all their locations and like they're like under investigation or whatever. So yeah.
That's actually smart. Make a little pop-up and make it all negative. Just so like you get money so people can like fly or whatever.
But like I don't understand. Yeah, sure. I was like, why? How are they even making money? But I guess people pay for like rapid tests or whatever. So
Yep.
And people also pay for counterfeit tests, right, Josh?
I wouldn't know about that.
I was just thinking you were gonna say that.
I'm not going to incriminate myself.
No comment.
I invoke the Fifth Amendment.
I've never had COVID.
No,
I've had it twice.
I haven't had it either. So,
but
that's
I will
idiot.
say it was a lot better than the first time I had it. But the first time it was like a shorter duration, but it was like a lot worse,
symptoms,
and
right?
I lost my taste and smell. Yeah, the symptoms and stuff. So it was a lot better this time. But proof that the vaccine works. Go get vaccinated.
I already have my second shot.
I know. I'm just
Did
saying.
you get like normal
dumbass
COVID
people.
the first time and like Omicron the second or something?
Yeah, that's what I was
Normal
thinking.
COVID.
Which I mean,
Oh,
Omicron
yeah.
is like less worse anyway, so that probably had something to do with
worse.
it too. So, but yeah, wasn't too bad. I mean, it was kind of funny though, because the first time I tested positive was like right after New Year's, and I was with Tim that day, and we both took an at-home test, and he tested negative, and I tested positive, and he never like he kept like testing throughout that week, and he never ended up testing positive. So I don't know how I didn't spread it to him, because we were definitely exchanging. We were definitely exchanging DNA that morning. So
Wait a second. What?
we were
What the
definitely
fuck?
exchanging DNA. So
Oh, so you
Oh
were
my
just signing
God.
up for like 23andMe and like
Yeah,
putting
yeah,
your DNA in a
exactly.
Yeah.
you know,
So what were the results? Are you like 90% white or what?
yeah, 100% white actually.
I actually did that test. I'm like 99% white. I was like, shit.
I should
I
take it.
thought white wasn't a culture.
It's like the umbrella. I mean, technically, it's like 90% like German, Netherlands area, which makes sense.
True,
'cause my
yeah.
dad's Dutch, and then like 10% something. You know. Just,
I saw a thing on, I don't know if it was on TikTok or like on Twitter or something, that some of those companies just like send you fake results sometimes.
Oh,
Like 23andMe or like Ancestry or whatever those are.
well, it was pretty accurate.
I mean, I don't know anything about it. I just thought
Because
I
like
remember seeing something about it.
Barbados came up, which is where my grandparents are from. So.
It probably was
And
accurate.
that's a very like specific thing to like
Yeah,
find, since Barbados is such a small country.
yeah. I think that'd be interesting to do. But doesn't it cost? I feel like I don't want to spend money on it.
I only did it to see if I had enough black DNA to say the N word.
To
Oh
say
my
the N-word.
god!
Yeah.
How
But
much
I
is
don't.
how much is enough to say the N-word?
I don't know, like at least 10%.
51.
Something.
If you're a majority black, you can say it.
If you're a majority shareholder of the black race, you can say it,
Shareholder.
no problem.
Nah.
man.
I just sell all my shares.
you can sell the N-word pass, dude.
Can I sell the F-word pass?
Oh, true. Yeah, and I can give you guys Mexican slur pass. So
That's kind of useless.
no, it's not, dude. You can say that to like people mowing the lawn, and it's pretty useful.
You're literally the only Mexican person I interact with ever.
Mexican.
Wow.
Okay.
There's a
let's
lot
talk
of
about,
Mexicans in America. What the fuck?
I mean, there are, but I
Not
just never
diverse?
interact. Well, first of all, I just don't interact
You're like,
with
you never interact with them at all. Not even like a McDonald's employee or whatever to get like a
Oh,
burger.
true.
You see them, you run away. You're like,
Spanish?
when is the white
Sorry, I
clerk
don't
coming
have the
out for me to
Mexican
order
pass.
my burger? I don't want to talk to them. What the fuck?
See, you're probably right. I just wasn't even thinking of that because I don't see color. So
Same.
progressive.
Same.
I just all think of them as American.
That's the right way to go about it.
You just think of them as as idiots, I would say.
Idiot Americans.
Yep.
But not because they're Mexican.
People who see in race, like, why? It's useless.
Yeah.
It's just so useless.
I don't understand that.
Like, I was talking with the white supremacists on Twitch earlier.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And they, oh my god, they act like it's like, oh, our people, we gotta protect our kind. Like, who cares, dude? What is that really like the only group you have in common? The group you want to align yourself with is one that you didn't even choose. You were just born with. Like, you don't have anything else in common with anyone else. You're like, I just get along with whites. Like, what? Why?
Yeah, I can
Like,
never
do you have
under-
no
understand
personality?
that.
Is your only personality being white? Like, is that the only thing you relate to people
What kind of
on?
personality is that
care about?
anyway? You like fucking country music or whatever and mayo?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Not much
mean,
of a
sa-
personality.
Shit about your skin
Same
color,
can
man.
be said about people who make their sexuality their whole personality. Like
I agree.
Like Max.
I don't
Like Max.
I thought I was
True.
I
you
thought
go
I was
on
a normal
Twitch,
gay.
You go on Twitch and your tags are LGBTQ and gay. Like,
Got it.
hello?
I do that for the views. You would too.
Tell me, does that actually increase your viewership or not?
I don't know. Potentially.
Yeah,
I don't
what if
think
some
so.
gays come in and want to hang
I
out?
don't think so because every time I join the stream, there's like 2 viewers.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, man.
Well, Josh puts autistic in his tags. Does that get
Alright.
him
Hell
more
yeah.
viewers?
I don't know.
I should put brown.
Is that a thing?
Black, but by what's this fucking acronym that turned into? It went from people of color (POC) and then something that starts with B. What is it?
I actually
Something
don't
that
know.
starts with B. I thought it
You
was just
probably
I thought
know
it was just
more-
POC.
Sam probably knows more about hyper woke culture than us.
Yeah,
He's the one
honestly,
True, true.
analyzing
with how
and
much he
shit
fucking
and getting mad at, like,
criticizes
random
it.
shit I didn't even know about.
Yeah. I bet he can name all the
Actually,
letters
let
in
me-
the alphabet
Let me
mafia.
wait. Actually, let me check it out. POC meaning POC meaning proof of concept. No, meaning in race. Race. What does that mean? Person of color. But then what does BIPOC mean?
Oh, I have
Black.
seen that.
Okay, it's black indigenous. Wait,
Oh.
what? What a fucking stupid term.
Whenever I see that, I always just
what is
read it
that?
as like a bisexual person of color.
Bisexual. Yeah. Nice.
Because you're
Wait,
right.
wait,
I have
why
seen that
those
before.
why those two races in particular? Why are those
I have
two
no idea.
comboed together?
That's why people are so fucking retarded. Like I am a how would you say the acronym of person of color? POC?
I just
It's usually
POC.
POC.
Yeah, POC.
Yeah.
POC?
I am a POC.
BIPOC.
I'm a POC man.
Oh my god, Josh, you're so fucking autistic.
I am.
All right, so yeah, it's kind of cringe how this fucking developed. Like, okay, so for example, the same can be said about the LGBT full acronym, right? LGBT. Oh my god!
How many are there?
Look! What the fuck is this? wait.
Is there more than just
LGBT. Wait, listen. LGBTQQIP2SAA.
What? What's the 2 stand for?
Wait, what is this, dude? Look, listen. It's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, questioning, queer, intersex, pansexual, two spirits, androgynous, and asexual.
What the fuck is 2 spirits?
I have no fucking idea. Let's go. Wait.
What?
LGBTQ, 2S meaning. What is two spirit meaning? Wait. Two spirit meaning. Dude, these people are fucking deranged. Oh my god. Wait, look, listen. Two spirits is a modern pan-Indian umbrella term used by some indigenous North Americans to describe native people and their communities who fulfill a traditional third gender ceremonial and their social role in their cultures. The term Two-Spirit was created in 1990. Yeah, that's also fucking useless. Two-Spirit was not intended to be interchangeable with LGBT Native American or gay Indian. Rather, it was created in English. Oh my god, these people are demented. Oh, Jesus hell. Wait,
Jesus
what?
hell.
That okay, like people who actually memorize it. There's actually Josh, you probably saw that, right? You saw Justin Trudeau like saying the LGBTQ acronym. He was
No,
like,
I didn't.
he was like, we need to be kind to the LGBTQ people, and then he got fucking mocked for it. Like,
Oh, I think I
people
saw
like
that somewhere.
Josh, people like your fucking prime minister are so fucking demented. He goes like, people should be nice to people of color, and then he did blackface when he was younger. It's like, oh,
He's so
LGBT
demented. He says you have to be nice to people of color.
What a hot
No.
take.
Thing you bring
I
up.
said you have no, man. That is a literal definition of twisting my words. I said, oh yeah, like preaching towards people of color, but then he did blackface when he was younger. So like that's kind of cringe, right?
Yeah, because he wants to be one of them.
One of us. One of us. Oh no way! I cannot get over this shit, dude. Wait a second. Oh my god, LGBTQIP is like your IP address.
What the fuck?
LGBTQIP2SAA. That will make a good password.
Damn.
That would make a good password.
Yeah,
Not
actually.
even the prime minister can remember it.
Damn, we
Oh,
can't be called the
ICBA,
Alphabet
ICBA
Mafia
with
anymore
Volt.
if there's numbers in it.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to be the isn't there the alphanumeric mafia?
the alphanumeric. All right, yeah. I'm done. Okay, yeah. So that is pretty much it. What do we continue with?
I don't know. I thought
How
you
are you
started.
enjoying streaming? Streaming?
No.
to-
But Max didn't ask a question for her
Okay.
job.
I thought it was off the hook.
Ugh.
I don't have a question prepared. Pass.
Well, like make one up on the fly. Go.
Josh, how's the drama sphere recently?
See how easy it is.
Pokemon. It's
Oh yeah,
just
all the Pokemon stuff.
Man,
Is that still
I don't
going
know
on? That's
fucking
like a
anymore.
week
Yeah,
old.
Is the situation
Well,
developing? or-
she dragged it on a little bit, but it hasn't.
Yeah,
Of
nothing
course
has
she
happened
did.
in a
Cringe.
day. Nothing has happened in a day, I guess, but there's always like little things going on, but I can't like think of any off the top of my head. Someone's probably being accused as a pedo as we speak. I don't fucking know.
I think
Some
it's
shit
kinda-
like a gross gore.
yeah.
He was already
Yeah.
a pedo.
Yeah, I don't know
Why don't you know?
about the drama shit.
What's the
I uploaded a
what's
video
the next drama
yesterday.
topic?
Yeah, I saw it.
The next one,
Yeah.
there's probably something going on. I haven't looked into it though. I uploaded yesterday, so I'm kind of having a break day today, so I don't really like actually kind of know what's going on. I don't think there's anything like super significant going on. Fuck. What do I need to make a video on next?
Why didn't you talk about Ethan bashing your friend Nicholas Diorio?
Did
In
he
his
actually? What
podcast.
happened?
Yeah, yeah.
was, like,
made
calling
fun
him
of his
fat
weight
and
shit.
whatever.
Yeah.
And then trying to say
Uh,
that he didn't.
Were you in his chat? Were you in his members chat? Okay,
No, I'm
this
not a
was-
member. I just listened to the podcast.
Oh yeah,
and
this was
it's
so funny. So, Ethan has developed. I'll just word this in a way that Sam will appreciate. Ethan has developed a very woke, crazy lefty SJW audience. So when
You
he
forgot the
made
word
fun-
animal.
animal. So when he was like roasting Nick Diorio for like his weight, his entire chat like backlashed on him, was like, "Dude, don't make fun of fat people. Don't
Oh,
fat
yeah,
shame."
yeah, they
And
did.
he's like,
No.
"Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, I respect whatever. And then later, I think in the
Yeah.
stream, he made fun of that Keem was like apparently like an orphan. I don't know.
He
if that's
literally
legit or
he
whatever.
literally went on. He literally started talking about it for like 10 minutes or something, and like
Max,
bashing
do you
him.
actually watch that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Max would know more than
That's
me
so
'cause
fucking
I
embarrassing.
heard the
It's
second
good
hand.
background content.
I heard the
embarrassing.
I heard the Keemstar comments secondhand. I saw him talk about Nick, but I heard the Keemstar comments secondhand.
Yeah, he
what
literally
exactly
was like
happened and how did chat react? Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't really looking at the chat because I usually just watch the VODs. I mean, I'm sure they didn't like it, but he was literally like talking about it for like 10 minutes or something. Maybe it wasn't 10 minutes, like 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. And he was just saying like, making fun of him, like being an orphan. I didn't even know he was an orphan. That's news to me, but I thought.
I didn't know either. I actually didn't know either.
And I don't know. He was just like going on and on about it, and because he like hates him, and it just seemed like really over the top. And then he was like, and then he tried to like say no offense to anyone that actually is an orphan, but then he like continued to make fun of Keemstar for that.
That's weird. There's so many things to make fun of Keemstar for. I feel like, what humor could you even derive from the fact that he's an orphan?
I don't know.
I mean, apparently they did it for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
he did it for 10 minutes.
He was like
so
saying,
it was hilarious enough for that.
I don't know, and I think he like segued. That was like how he segued into then talking about like all these old tweets that he made, where he was like, where Keemstar was like making all these like really like, I don't know, he's like really random stuff to all these like random people that they blocked out their names for from like 2012 or whatever. Did you see that?
I saw some of the tweet. I didn't see all of it, but I saw someone tweet one of the tweets where he's like, "I'm bored, Skype sex."
Oh yeah.
He said bored was like BOARD.
Yeah.
So it was like really fucking funny. It's just like Keem being dyslexic and stupid as fuck, and he's like, "I'm bored, Skype sex."
Yeah.
So I saw that one. I didn't see the other ones.
I mean, all of them are basically sort of that sort of nature. But then he went on that for maybe like 20. I feel like it must have been like 20 or 25 minutes or something. It felt really long and like drawn out. Which I mean, obviously, I was not surprised, but
it's part of the reason why I stopped covering every single Ethan versus Keem thing, because Ethan talks about Keem a lot, and most of it's insignificant, and he drags on over for long periods of time. And I'm just fucking sick of it. I mean, I should fucking pay attention to it.
I'm sick of it.
The fact that you know more than me is
shows
probably bad, but like, I'm just
I have an idea.
Drained of that one.
Josh.
Yeah.
Why don't you have Max come into, like, if you cover that drama, have Max come into the into your video and explain to viewers, and then, like, he can plug his Discord. If you want to know more about drama and watch Ocarina of Time Randomizer, you can go ahead and go to twitch.tv/bubber.
You want these two unrelated things.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to end up making a video on it. It's pretty old stuff. He did that a while ago.
It was a joke, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Didn't get a good reception from what I said, even though it sounded completely serious. It was a joke, by the way. But I don't know. I don't like pay it. I don't know. I feel like you think that I pay attention more than I actually do. It's just sort of like random stuff that I remember. But because a lot of the times I'm just watching it in the background, so I don't like have every little detail memorized. I just remember him talking about him for an excessive period of time.
And then kind of like,
and then of course he always says like, why is he so obsessed with me? Like, while he proceeds to like talk about him for like an hour straight. He does that with a lot of people.
Used to talk about H3 a lot, but now he doesn't as much.
Yeah.
He kind of does his own thing mostly. But he won't hesitate to talk about him whenever. But yeah, it's like we have two pieces of the puzzle, because I have all the drama surrounding the situation, but I haven't watched the actual content itself.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas it's the opposite for you. You watch the stream and then you haven't seen like the reaction or whatever.
I mean, I don't really know that much of the history. Like, I just started watching his podcast like earlier. Well, not earlier this year, like the middle of last year, I guess.
Yeah.
So
since I cover so much drama stuff in my free time, I don't really go out of my way to watch podcasts and stuff like that. So that's why I don't know as much as I probably should. Because like, I like the drama and people arguing, but like drama content, I don't really watch super frequently.
I just like having something
on
on in the
YouTube.
background, and it's like sometimes they're like 3 or even like 4 hour long podcasts, and I, for some reason, just like having something on in the background, like always if I'm doing something. So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like,
should
okay,
always have it
why do
on.
you have that fucking shit in the background? Well, I mean, I guess
Well,
it aligns with what you like. I mean, you are a deranged lefty animal, and H3 is
Uh,
also a deranged lefty animal.
Trust
so
me,
I,
I
yeah,
take
never mind.
pretty
Yeah, I
much
think it makes sense.
I do not take pretty much anything he says actually seriously, but some of the stuff they do is kind of funny.
Like what? Like Ethan Klein. Okay, his videos might have been funny when the edgy stuff was like on its prime, but now like if I even think about that dude and his wife, right? It's like
Why
the
his
opposite
wife?
Yeah.
because she's fucking dead inside. Like her
What?
fucking emotions, the way she speaks, the way she looks, it just
kinda
gives me
racist.
like
What? I think she's just like shy.
okay, no, listen. She just speaks like this. And I think Keemstar is kind of an idiot for talking like this. I don't know. And the fact that he's talking with us, it makes it even worse. Like, oh my god, put some emotion into what you do, woman. Oh my god.
Maybe she's
It's
just not
like-
as interested as
Yeah.
like Ethan is
Or
in comparison.
maybe she's
kinda
not,
just
as
agrees
maybe
with
she's not
everything
as
he says.
interesting. Yeah,
well, her
kinda
main
cringe.
job is more like working on Teddy Fresh.
Yeah,
not as
she's,
much
like,
the
running
Oh
podcast.
my
Yeah.
god, people who wear that brand like unironically are cucks for life and
Oh my
will
God,
never
it's-
lose their fucking virginity.
It's so funny. You said that exact same thing on one of the. I just happened to click on like one of the Trashy Trio, like Mario Party videos, and I like right at the beginning, you said that exact same thing on one of those.
Yeah,
videos.
yeah, yeah.
About
I
Teddy
think I
Fresh?
cut it,
About Teddy
yeah.
Fresh.
I mean,
Yeah,
am I
just the
am I
video
Word
wrong?
just
for word,
opens
pretty
like
Okay,
that.
okay. Listen. Max. You are a fan of those two the range lefties, right?
I mean,
Do you like that fucking Teddy Fresh brand or do you think it's cringe as fuck?
no, I'm not buying anything. I don't
Uh,
buy
right,
any,
so, like,
any merch. or
I
whatever.
I don't think I have seen anything from that brand that looks right like remotely stylish or interesting if it's not selling it to their deranged leftist crazy ass audience, because I think it's just more like an inside joke with the community, like, oh, I'm wearing Teddy Fresh, oh, I see someone wearing Teddy Fresh, oh, do you watch H3? Yes, let's circle jerk each other. So like I think it's more like an inside thing, because like wearing any of those things unironically is like so fucking retarded. I'm googling now.
I know it's pretty
Teddy
expensive
Fresh.
too. So like,
Yeah, it's fucking cringe. Teddy Fresh, right?
yeah.
Look at these fucking colors. Look at the way they advertise shit. Yo, whoever
I know they
wears
had a
this,
campaign recently where they were advertising it with like people in wheelchairs, I think. So
yeah, so that's
probably
even
hate
worse.
that.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. People who like legitimately unironically buy and wear this, they are set for failure in life. 120,000.
The second they touch the fabric,
Fabric
Their whole-
instant failure.
their neural pathways degrade.
Oh man. Oh, anyway, so yeah, if you guys are listening to this, like maybe the 2 people who are watching at this point, if you ever buy that shit, you will be stuck with your virginity card for life.
Kind of presumptuous of you to assume 2 people are listening right now.
Yeah, honestly, pretty cool.
A whole
Maybe
2.
one.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
Yeah, especially,
Anyone
like,
anyone
45
watching
minutes
this,
in.
go to the comments and type Teddy Fresh, and let's see how many people do that. If more than
It'll
3
literally
people,
be Noah.
Can we get to
If more
10
than-
comments?
if more than 3 people do it, I will. Okay, you guys give me a challenge for the next video. If we see more than 3 people commenting Teddy Fresh, that's not you. What will happen?
Just makes 3 alt accounts.
Nah, I'm on.
Oh my God. It's
Gi-
like
give-
SMT. Someone called SMT commented. Someone called
Salmon is million.
Kuos
SMT
Bender headphone comment. Chaos Bender.
Chaos
with
Bender
2
with
Zs
like
comment.
10 Z's.
Oh man.
Oh man.
So yeah. Would you guys like to hear about my story about both the 24-hour stream and the mental breakdown I had?
After the stream?
No, now it. Wait, yeah. Well, I had the stream on Wednesday and I had the mental breakdown on Thursday.
Okay.
Oh,
Glad we got the
shit!
mental breakdown schedule.
Wait, what?
Glad we got the schedule for your mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Schedule 24-hour stream Wednesday, mental breakdown Thursday, TTTT Friday.
Mental reset. All right, so as some of you guys know, or I think, well, I mean, yeah, there's no one watching at this point, so this is just for you guys. So,
God.
right.
You know, there are actually, I think it's surprising how many people actually watch some of the.
I only recognize
podcast.
literally one person, and it's the dude. I always forget his name, even though he's like the only person who legitimately
Jacob?
watches all the videos.
Oh,
yeah, I
the
think it's Jacob,
guy?
but
Yeah.
yeah, let me go to the TTT account. Give me 1 second. It's the one with a picture of like Jacob McComber. Yeah, that one.
He's an OG viewer.
Yeah, he's an OG and he's
Real
like
one.
literally the only person who cares about us. Anyway, so yeah. Listen, right, so my old school RuneScape event, right? Okay, I'll give you some context of this and then I'll tell you about the stream and then what happened, right? So, old school RuneScape is, as most of you know, an MMORPG, and the like main point of it is just to grind, right? It's an extremely grindy game. It's not like Legend of Zelda where like, oh, I need to get the sword. Oh, let me kill this monster. I got it. Let's finish the game, right? It's so fucking grindy. The thing I did where it's like it's called being a maxed player, right? You have all of your skills maxed out. If you do it like if you do it like fast and if you know what you're doing, it can take you around 3,000 hours to do. It took me about like 4,500 or something over like a year and a half. So the game itself is like widely known to be like a grind fest, right? So starting like about 2.5 years ago, they started making this game mode, which is called Leagues. And in the league, like everything you do when it comes to experience is like multiplied by 5, 10, 15, and then 20 at the end of like when you become more powerful, right? So it's temporary in a way that it lasts like between 6 and 8 weeks. So you have like a set amount of time to complete as many like things as possible that gives you points. Those points unlock what are called relics, which is your steroid. So for example, you have a relic that makes you hit 2 times as fast or something, right? So it's a different way of playing the game, but that makes it like so much more fast paced and fun. So that's like the league's experience, right? So this league, which I'm playing right now, I'm doing something that's called AFK, something I can do in the game by like paying barely any attention. So right now I'm doing something called thieving, right? Which is you basically pickpocket an NPC, you get coins, and then you level up. What would normally take me like 5, 6, or 7 days to complete, I'm gonna do it in under an hour. So that's like what's appealing to the game for especially experienced players. Like you can basically max the account. What I did in those 4,500 hours in the span of a year and a half, you can easily do it in less than like 5 weeks in this game mode. So it's just like a huge dopamine rush. Like, oh, I'm getting this much experience in that, right? So that is the overall point of not only the game but also the mode, right? So this new mode was announced like in, I want to say October or like early October, late September or something. And it was supposed to be coming out on November 3rd. But there was something else released in the game that made it so there was another update. And the people who played that update and made videos about it started complaining that, oh, there's not going to be as many time for me to make videos and whatever. So like basically the company who makes the game delays this update. And that's why I had to quit my job, right? I made a video called I Quit My Job to Play Leagues 3. And that video is like hands down the most like crazy, disgusting like thing that I have ever released. Like oh my god, stuttering. At least for my game for my channel standards, right? It is like the biggest thing that has happened. All of this to say that, you know, that's what I did. I basically quit my job to play it and make videos about it. I explained it in the video. So the conclusion of not conclusion, but that's just the background, right? So That is just the background.
Sorry, I
So-
wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the fact that I saw Josh is playing Power Wash Simulator right now.
Nah. Josh, close your game, or I am literally like, I am stopping the story, and I am just fucking.
What the fuck?
Close it. Let me look
Power
at your phone.
Wash Simulator is literally a game where I turn it. You're playing RuneScape right now, you motherfucker!
I said I'm doing something
The girls are
AFK.
fighting.
I'm pretty much AFK on this as well.
Nah, I'm on. Close it.
Do you want me
Close
to
it.
share my screen to show you what I'm fucking doing? I'll
Yeah.
fucking do it, dude.
Yeah, do it. He actually
That's
did
all I'm
it.
doing.
Oh my god.
It's just like moving a mouse around.
That's
There's, like,
that's not
barely any
AFK.
game.
That's not AFK.
It's pretty much AFK. I'm not
That's
even
not
paying
AFK.
attention.
Close it. Close it.
FPS.
Close it.
It's not 2
Just
FPS
close
for
it.
me.
Just close it.
Why?
Close
You're
it.
not
or I
my
stop-
mom!
Be quiet.
We good.
Josh, close it.
Literally, it's hard for me to pay
Josh.
attention if I don't have anything I'm doing. If I'm just looking at the time go up and up and up, it's harder for me to pay attention.
All right,
It's
all right.
called ADHD, you dumb fucking fucker.
Oh my god. Fix your fucking autism, dude. Get some meds or something. Anyway. So what, so
Don't
what I
you
was
think
saying,
you're autistic too?
This
Me?
is my med. Power Wash Simulator is my medication.
Oh my god.
We could use
Okay,
this
anyway.
gameplay
Mentally
for the
dependent?
background.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, use it for the background. Give it to Max. All
I
right.
was
I'm
So
not even recording
Not
it
even
now.
lying. I was low-key like thinking of buying that game after seeing you playing it. It looks
that
kind
is
of
so
fun.
retarded.
Yeah, it's like Tarda.
But
Alright,
like, just
can I
to,
continue
like,
my
when you're
story or
trying to-
what?
Yeah, whatever. Yes.
Whatever. Keep saying.
Keep droning
All right.
on.
So, this mode, right? So I was like, yo, okay, what I'm gonna do with this mode, now that my channel is fucking booming, right? I'm gonna stream it every single day. For some reason, I started streaming on the 1st of January, and I was like, let me do a quick stream. And then I do tomorrow, and I'm like, let me do another one. So like, after 3 days, I was like, yo, this is pretty easy to do every single day. Let me do it. So ever since then, I've been live every day. It doesn't sound like an accomplishment, but like in the past, I would stream like every 3 to 4 weeks. It wasn't really consistent. So it's a much better way to build an audience and shit, and I love it so far. So I was like, okay, let me live stream this every single day, and from those clips, I'm going to make something that's called a progression type video. So it's basically what you have done in the past like few days, summarized in like a 10 to 20 minute video, right? So that's like like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And so that is what I've been doing. And now we come to the important part, which was the mental breakdown, right? So because I had this 24 hour, oh no, actually, wait. Let me tell you about the 24-hour stream, right? So the mode was set to release at like 12 p.m. UK time, which for me was like 5 a.m., which was like, oh my god, that's so cringe. But yeah, I woke up at 4, I took a shower, and then I got on my computer at like 4:30, started the stream, and then I only played for 1 hour, and the fucking cunts did and the fucking cunt company who makes the game, they fuck something up, and they do what's called that, you know, they basically had to close the game down in order to fix shit. And I was off, and we were offline for like 2 hours, so I basically had to entertain people in chat. I was streaming to like 800 people, and we were playing like different games. People told me to draw some of the monsters in the game, and I was like, okay, so let me draw this one, right? Or I would draw something, and I go like, okay, this is an item. So I would draw an item, and people were like spamming it. That was like so much fun. So basically that happens, and then for the next, okay, I think we got offline for like 2 hours. So that basically gave me 20 extra hours to play the game. So that was the 24-hour stream. People were telling me that the worst part is like the 12 or no, like the very end. So like 20 plus. But for me, it was like the worst one was like maybe I would say 12 or 14, because like at that point you are more than halfway done, but you still have a long way to go, right? So
Yeah.
for me, the most motivating part was when I hit the 20-hour mark, because it was like, oh my god, I'm almost done with this shit. So what happened was that I do the stream, right? And then I go to sleep at like 5 a.m. And then I had to wake up again at like, I want to say, what was it? Maybe at 9 or 10, because I had class at 11. And then after that, I had to stream again. But I didn't stream for too long because I basically had to edit the video, right? So this is when So this is when I start having the breakdown, right? I start editing the video, and my file, the 24-hour file, is like 70 gigabytes long, right? Not long, like how do you say it for a file?
Big.
Heavy? Big. Thank you,
yeah.
thank you. Here in Mexico, we say like pesado, which is like heavy, but it's not like technically heavy because it doesn't weigh. But yeah. You get my point.
Digitally.
So it's 70 gigabytes big, and I put it on Premiere, and it's not loading, and I'm like, oh my god, please don't tell me this. I legitimately had a panic attack. I started sweating, and I started like hyperventilating, like, oh my fuck, don't tell me. So like after a solid 2 or 3 minutes, I see that the preview in the editing system, it starts showing image, and I'm like, oh, this is beast. So like at this point during the stream, I was writing down the times in which something important happened, so I could cut it up in the video and like just basically show the most important bits, right? So I'm like, okay, so let me put this file in the timeline, and I put the video. I tried to put it, and it doesn't work, and I'm like, wait. So I can see it in the editing system, in the program, but I can't use it. So at that point, I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna have to screen record, because like the good thing is that I play the video and everything plays and hears just fine, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, worst case scenario, I have to record the screen in the important parts, and then I put those individual pieces in the timeline, and it's gonna make it more manageable. Yep. But I find another way to put the things in there, which is like grabbing a smaller segment, if I want to make it like 1 minute segment, I just can grab that and then cut it up, which is better. But then every time I do that, I put the extract of the 24-hour stream. I put that in the timeline. I put the like 1 minute extract, and it legitimately takes like 3 or 4 minutes for it to load and for it to recognize like what you are picking up. You press play on Premiere, and then you pause it, and then when you press play again, it doesn't work. And I'm like, no fucking way, dude. So I basically had to save it, close it, and then open it. I had to wait another 5 minutes for it to like come to its senses, and it's like, oh, this is what I'm doing. So I play it, I cut it, and it plays fine. But then I went to do that for the second clip, and it doesn't work. So basically for every cut that I had to do, I had to spend like a solid 10 minutes of just straight up waiting. When I knew for a fact that if I did this like quickly and properly, it would take no longer than an hour putting all those clips together, rendering, and then just shipping it, right? So this took...
No, I'm just showing that I'm listening.
Okay.
I can.
Yeah, unlike Max, who's being a rude
I can respond to any
listening.
individual thing you're saying, but I'm letting
Right.
you do your
I'd
whole
always
spiel first. But
I'm
Right.
the best
So-
listener.
Yeah. So part of my breakdown was, okay, so I am doing this, which was supposed to be taking like an hour. And at this point, I'm like 5 hours into editing and I'm not done, right? So I'm like, dude, I could be playing my game because, one thing I didn't tell you is that also part of the mode that I'm playing right now, which is called the League.
Yep.
One of the biggest accomplishments is being in the top 1% of players, which I achieved in the last event. And I was like, dude, if this keeps going like this, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it, because like if I spend more time editing than I spend playing, that's gonna be cringe as fuck. So I started editing and I'm not done. So like in the time I'm finishing the edit, which takes like fucking like an extra hour, I am seriously debating if I should like just completely drop the video series and focus 100% on streaming. And I didn't want to do that because the original idea of me quitting the job was to make videos about the series. So it would be like, okay, if I quit my job to do this and if I end up not doing it, like, it's not that I miss it. YouTube still gives me like 3 times what I was earning in that place, even if I didn't make videos on it. So like I was, oh my god, what the fuck do I do? So I finish editing, right? I start rendering, and I'm like, okay, I just spent 5 hours, and I'm not playing. I only have 24 hours of progress in my account. and it's not even good compared to like what a more dedicated player would do, but it's only because I'm editing. So I'm like, oh my god. So at this point, I feel like so guilty about like editing and whatever that it made me question if I even want to do this quote unquote full time, right? Because in the past, right, when I wasn't even making videos, it would be like, okay, I'm playing this game for fun, and I'm playing it, and I'm playing it because I genuinely like it. I like gaining experience. I like making money in the game. I like, killing monsters and getting good drops. I genuinely like it. When I start making videos, that shifts into, okay, now I need to do things in the game that make sense for me to like record and put in a video. So like make videos about guides and tips. So it wasn't that I was playing for fun anymore, more about like meeting like a deadline or like a quota that I set to myself, which was already kind of taxing. Like playing the game before, I did it for fun, and now I do it for like just for like for like just for the videos, and that became kind of cringe. But then when I start getting paid for it, and even more than what a good paying job here in Mexico does, now the dread and the pressure started setting in that if I want to do this for whatever amount of months or days, I am legitimately not going to be able to like enjoy the game as I once did. So it's all going to be like, if I'm not doing something that is directly contributing to a video that I have to put out to just keep up a constant like a deadline and that I set to myself, that is going to be like, that kind of eats me inside, because even if I don't upload a video for like 2 or 3 months, I'm still gonna be making like more than the average salary here, and like money wise, it's pretty good, but that still makes me guilty. That makes me feel guilty. So that was my whole mental breakdown. And also one big part of it is that, okay, I told Cynthia that I would be doing this for 6 weeks. So if I'm not even putting up the videos, if I quit, but then I told her that I'm going to be playing this game for like 10 hours every single day and like barely being with her. So like that also made me feel guilty because, okay, I am kind of like quote unquote neglecting her, even though it's not really neglect. It's just like a like a deal we did before, right? So like I'm doing this, and I feel so bad because I can't be with her now, and it's like, oh my god, I had the biggest overthinking mental breakdown I've ever had in my time making videos. Even the time in which I lost every single graphic for my Super Paper Mario series didn't even compare,
Oh my God.
right? It didn't even compare. It was so fucking stressful. I deleted pretty much my entire folder by accident, and to this day I still don't know what happened, but I still remember what I did the following day. I went to college and I didn't pay attention to any single one of my classes because I was so worried like about the entire series. So I have never been so worried about like this until yesterday, where I quite literally had a mental breakdown just over me making videos, right? So that was like what happened with the entire thing. And right now I'm in a good mental state, because what happened yesterday is that, okay, I want to keep making like a lot of progress in my video in the game, but I am afraid that if I'm editing, I'm going to lose some precious time. But now that I'm doing something that could be considered boring and that people don't want to see it, I can just do that off stream, and I don't even have to worry about it, right? So, for example, tomorrow when I start the stream, I'm gonna be like, okay, I did this yesterday. I know it's a boring grind, so instead of showing you the whole thing, I am going to just give you like the summary of everything that I did off screen. So I think that's a much better way of being able to handle with to handle all of that shit. So yeah, now that I like really thought about it, and now that I have like a better outlook or like a better perspective, now I am in a much better mental state than I was yesterday. Like yesterday, I legitimately wanted to cry, but Cynthia was just like like soothing me and like comforting me. Nah, it's fine with that. So like after that, I'm like, oh my god. So like yeah, I think I'm I did a little mental reset, and I think it all went pretty decent, I would say.
Nice.
So yeah,
I have a question. So with
Yeah.
Premiere, are you editing on an SSD hard drive or a normal hard drive?
it's a normal one.
It should be the reason it's taking so long to load is because
Mm-hmm.
all of your files are on a normal hard drive.
Oh,
SSDs load it like way can render stuff like way faster. And since it's such a big file, that's why you were having issues. Is because it's not on an SSD.
no, wait a sec. But you mean but you're talking about like actual rendering a video or working with a video on
Working
Premiere?
with a video, because what Premiere
Uh-huh.
does is like render it only a bit, enough for you to like preview it and like edit it.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've noticed that.
You can
too.
also
Oh.
clear your media cache to get more space, but
How do I do
mean,
that?
You go into like Premiere and then you go into like media preferences.
Wait.
media cache or something.
I'm opening.
Adobe
Josh,
Premiere
give it. Josh,
tutorials with Bo Blacks.
Premiere tutorial. And see, here's the thing. I didn't even know how to describe this problem, so I went on Google and say, okay, Premiere not showing 24-hour file on preview. So I legitimately could find nothing about it, and that also got me kind of worried. So I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
fucking
So
God.
in
Okay.
Premiere, you go to Edit,
Okay, yeah.
Preferences,
Preferences.
which is at the bottom, and then there's
Yeah.
Media Cache, which should be fifth from the bottom.
One of those two. Media. Clear media cache. Oh.
Yeah. Remove Media Cache files. Yeah.
Let me see this fucking folder. C users Sam app data. Where the fuck is my app data folder? So cringe.
It's
So
probably
yeah,
hidden.
there's just like a delete button that you can press, and then like it will delete all like previous files that it
Roaming.
needed for you to edit older videos.
Adobe Common media cache files. Oh my god, this is fucking huge. Wait.
Yeah, delete it.
How much garbage do I have here? 129 gigabytes?
What? How do you have that much
Wait.
space and not notice it?
Wait, what? Wait.
It's all
Wait.
of the temporary files that it created for you to like edit your videos in the past. It doesn't delete them unless you set it to automatically delete.
Okay.
So that'll help with space, but you should have your Premiere and all of your files on an SSD when you edit them, and you should export them to an SSD too, because it'll be faster.
Oh, that's actually good advice. I didn't even think of that before. I mean, not
Yeah.
that I really.
Oh
even
my god,
render
Josh,
on
you
the videos.
you
It
saved my cock.
Yeah, it becomes
Just the
really
cost.
important. It becomes really important when you're dealing with like big stream files and stuff like that.
Oh my god, Josh, oh my god, why didn't I ask? I was
Yeah,
going to ask you, but I was like, okay, how when has Josh had to manipulate or like use a 24-hour like file? I didn't think you would be a good like candidate to ask about that, because I was like, dude, like Josh's videos are like screenshots, commentary, and that's it, and maybe some like videos like the pokey thought that you had to do.
Well, I've
Well,
edited
he
a
was
stream
editing
VODs
like the
before.
Trashy Trio streams.
I've edited stream VODs before. Like for a clip, I had to get a ninja stream. I had to get a 11-hour VOD, then put it in and get the.
No,
what I
my
needed.
god. Wow.
And- yeah.
Well, Josh, I owe you a beer when you come back to Mexico.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it seems like your problem, besides that being a problem, I think your problem's just time management. And what I would prioritize is progress in the game and streaming first, and then editing second. Because worst comes to worst, and worst case scenario, like once the event's over, you can just take all of your footage, edit it, and make videos on the event after it concluded, which isn't as ideal, but it isn't like the worst thing in the world. And it's better than like losing progress in something that you can't kind of do later. Like, editing will always be there. You can always upload at any time, but the event is temporary, so you should...
Yeah.
That should be the priority. But yeah, it just seems like a time management thing, which it seems you're solving a little bit by doing, like, the AFK and summary thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you
Josh,
like... Sorry, you can finish that conversation.
No,
I was talking.
I was just gonna say that, Josh. I legitimately owe you both a beer, a hug, and if you want, also a kiss.
Okay.
Wow, that's
A
pretty.
a kiss in the
Okey-dokey.
That's pretty fucking gay.
Damn.
Oh well.
That he really means that a homophobe is asking another man for a kiss. Holy
Yeah.
shit, that means he really means it, dude. But yeah, definitely replace do all of your editing and video stuff on an SSD drive 100%. So the way
Oh
you
my
kind of
God.
need to rationalize SSD versus normal hard drive is I use SSD for anything I'm actively working on, so a game I'm playing or Premiere or video files or whatever, and then stuff you kind of need in storage but you don't use every day, stuff that isn't programs, maybe files or image assets or something like that you can put on a hard drive because you don't need to access it all the time. Because the difference between the hard drives is how fast they load the files.
Yeah.
And if you're for programs and stuff like that, that's important. But for stuff that you're storing, like your porn collection, who gives a fuck, you know?
Your puppy pictures.
Yeah, your puppy pictures.
Puppy. Oh, time
Yeah.
for a puppy picture. Give me 1 second. Where's a good puppy picture that I can
So
send?
now
you
it's
haven't
time to
sent
go
one
to
in so
the
long.
Office Depot with a Mexican rifle to get your SSD.
Oh.
Look at how cute that is. Max, please put that
Nice.
on screen. Thank you.
Okay, I will. Unlike you,
How
never
cute.
put anything on screen.
Of course I do. It's just that the render kind of corrupt.
Mm.
Yeah.
A puppy corrupted.
Well, I'll make sure this puppy never gets corrupted. Oh.
Nice.
Anyway, I was gonna ask. So, are you focusing on streaming more now, Sam, or is that just during the event?
During the event, it's 100% streaming. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But so, I guess
But
I
you
was
make
just
it into videos later, right?
was that what you were doing? I guess I was a little confused on what you were doing with the stream. Were you just cutting it up for videos?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then during the stream, he was time stamping important
Yeah,
moments, so
yeah.
he could do it easier. Yeah. So he's basically making stream highlight videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
And streams.
So yeah, that was the story about my what I would think. No, I definitely think I've had more mental breakdowns in the past, but yeah, that is my most recent mental breakdown, and yeah.
Chaos Spender 2022 mental breakdown concluded. Outro, please. So yeah, we've all been on the streaming grind.
Oh my god, yeah.
All three of us.
Wow.
Just coincidentally, mostly. It's not like it was planned for all of us to do it at the same time. But
Wow, so fun.
How the stars align, and then Craig also started to get back into video making, which makes all four of us.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
2022, the year of the return
year
of
of
the
the
Trashy
boys.
Trio plus Craig.
Oh, Trashy Trio comes back to the surge, and then people like Cubano Money 456, PK Sparks, they're all in the fucking garbage. Peace. Okay, let me see. PK Sparks,
Does he still make videos?
No, I think he
Probably
quit.
not.
Oh.
I think he's making some of those garbage stream highlights, but
Oh.
that might sound hypocritical because that's what I'm doing, but I don't
Yours aren't
consider
garbage.
mine. Listen, I don't consider mine streaming highlights. It's just me making a progression video, but I am just streaming it. So
Road
it's kind of different. Anyway, let me see. This cunt a year ago, I remember this because I think we also made fun of this. A year ago, he said he made a video saying called All or Nothing, and it was basically a video of him quitting because it's I'm not getting enough money anymore. And then in a year he has made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in 1 year he has made 24 videos. When this is so pathetic. 212,000 subscribers, and on average I'm seeing maybe 6,000 view on average.
Oh wow.
The worst one so far that
I
I've
thought it'd be
seen
worse,
recently,
to be honest.
3.4K. The best one from his recent ones is 20K 7 months ago. Oh, that's so pathetic.
Oh, he really fell off.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
cringe. And then
A lot
Kobana
of
Money.
Let's Play channels kind of died.
Yeah.
It
Except
isn't just
for-
him.
Except for Chugga Connery.
I mean,
It's not like he's growing. He just
Yeah.
has his current fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
true. And then Kobana Money 456 hasn't uploaded a video in 3 years. Oh my god.
I thought he was like in a mental hospital. Or
Boost.
something.
Yeah, he
His
is.
mental breakdown was a little more severe than Sam's.
Than mine.
Yeah. Sam, you
Oh
didn't
my
feel the need to
gosh.
check yourself into a mental facility?
A little bit, but then I was like, nah, they're probably gonna scam me.
Your mental facility was your wife comforting you.
Oh yeah, she
What
gave
if
me a
you
hug.
went to a mental facility and Kobe was there?
In Mexico.
Yeah.
Specifically in Mexico.
Isn't he
Oh, yeah.
actually? Oh no, never mind. Never mind.
What?
For a second, I was like, "Isn't he Mexican?" I'm like, "No, never
Oh
mind.
my
He's
god.
black."
No, he's black.
Yeah.
Clearly,
See,
there's a
I don't see. I
difference.
say I don't see color when I think of Kobe. I
But-
don't think
Yeah,
of
that
black
could
man.
be,
I just think
but
of
you
Kobe.
did-
But you
But you
thought
did
of a
see the
Mexican
color.
man.
Yeah, but you did see the color, so that
That was just-
automatically makes you a judgmental racist.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
If I was a judgmental racist, you'd think me remembering Kobe's black would be like a top priority fact, but all right, buddy.
Remember when Josh said?
What?
Remember when Josh said,
Yes.
"Buddy is the N-word about it."
Kind of is. You used in a particular tone and context, not universally. Context
Hey.
matters.
Hey, buddy. Wait, so I can say the N-word in context and it's okay?
No,
You're kind of cringe, Josh.
No?
but actually, yeah, depends the context. If you're reading Huckleberry Finn, maybe you can say it.
Oh my god.
Huckleberry Finn.
Am I supposed to put that dog picture in the video too?
Yeah, put it too. Oh, look at how
Wow,
cute
the
those
mat even says
puppies
hola
are.
instead of hello. Wow.
The
The
fuck,
what?
Spanish
What are these
dog.
Mexican dogs?
Yeah, fuck the Spanish dogs.
El Wolf.
El bark.
El. Wait.
The bug.
Wait. So they don't do the noise. They say the name of the noise. El
The
Wolf.
bark.
No. El Bark.
El
The
growl.
wolf.
Max, you're so fucking retarded.
Woof, woof, woof.
El Bark.
Ja,
I
ja,
said-
ja.
I said El Wolf. No, not Wolf. I said El Wolf. And then you
When,
said
when
El
you laugh,
Bark.
do you think of it as ha 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 or ja ja ja? What the fuck?
What? Where's the
Sounds so-
C?
Wait, what?
Where's the C or the K for the ka 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 ka?
Why is it
No,
a ja?
I said ha ha ha.
Oh, there's just
Ja, ja,
a strong
ja.
accent.
Mm.
Fucking Mexicans.
Oh, racist.
Sometimes.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have anything else to say or
Nope.
Max?
So eager to leave
and
and get back to playing more Power Wash Simulator.
I'm already playing
Yeah.
it now.
Oh, true.
And I've paid attention this whole time, Sam. See, I'm responsible.
Stop being
Wow,
cringe.
multitasking.
Wow, you can multitask? It actually helps me focus better.
Interesting. New scientific autism discovery: playing Power Wash Simulator helps you focus,
It's
or
not new,
ADHD, I
but
guess.
Yeah. Yup.
ADHD.
Let's go, man.
Josh, you never made a video on your truly autistic channel. Let's have this topic to end. If you guys have anything else to add or whatever, what do you guys you never either replied because you already ignore me because even though I'm your friend, you don't pay attention to me anymore. Tell me a time. Yeah, tell me a time in which you have been discriminated against just because of your autism.
It only There's a couple times. It only really happens if people know because it's not a visual thing, so the discrimination is much more rare. But on my way to PAX 2016, it was my first time being on a plane, and my mom, I don't know why, she went out of her way to like tell the air attendants that I was autistic, and it caused some very insulting interactions of people
Like what?
kneeling down and being like, "Hi, little buddy.
Oh
Any
my god.
help? Do you need a? Would you like a Coke? Like, what the fuck?"
I didn't know that. You didn't talk about that.
Me
one
neither.
either.
It was really annoying.
That's so
What about
And
another
on the
time?
way back, it was uber annoying because I was upset that I was leaving from you guys, and then they
Aw.
were like,
Aww.
I mean, yeah, and then they were like acting like uber like condescending. It was really annoying.
Like what?
Like exactly how I was describing, like kneeling down, being like,
But what
and
made
I
it
was
worse?
clearly
when you were
upset,
coming
so
back?
they were trying to like cheer me up. I'm like, shut
Oh
the
my
fuck up,
God.
bitch.
Wait,
Why
wait.
would they do that?
Question.
And I looked like
Josh.
a child too, and I had a ballboard plush with me.
Oh,
so it
true.
didn't really
Yeah.
help.
Bulbar plush. Yeah, that made you look even more autistic. Josh, I have a question. What made the return worse? Like, were you visibly upset, or
Yeah,
like
I was
what?
visibly upset.
So wait, how do you become visibly upset? Were you like frowning and like crying, or what?
I was visibly upset in my face. Yeah,
So you were crying.
not fully, but maybe a little.
Oh, you
Aw.
cried when you had to say goodbye to us.
Yeah, I was literally there. Remember?
Oh.
What do you mean? You were there. I was in front of you. What do you mean?
What?
I
I
wasn't
don't remember
there.
you crying.
I
Then
don't.
you're-
I wasn't
then you're
there. I didn't
bad.
know about this.
It was only Sam. You were already gone by that.
I
point,
know.
but
I
it
feel like I
wasn't
missed
Sam.
so much after I left.
Yeah, we
you
watched
missed
some.
me
We watched
crying
some
with
Leafy
Sam.
videos.
No, I thought
Oh
there was
yeah,
like
and that. Yeah.
I thought there was
that.
like a whole like. Weren't you guys there for like another day or something?
It was like
just.
half a day.
It was
I
less
think.
than half a day.
Oh.
We
Yeah.
watched
Josh,
Leafy. That was right before and then
Yeah.
right after Leafy backstabbed Keem.
Oh, it's all tying together.
That was
now.
before the backstab that we saw it.
Yeah.
Wow. Aw.
And now he's banned. Oh well.
Hmm.
Were you okay leaving Mexico from us then?
Hell
Did
yeah.
it happen again?
No, I was so
Oh.
hyped to leave Mexico. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't hyped, but number one, I'm older.
Hyped
and
to
number
leave
two,
Mexico, just not us.
Number one, I'm older.
True, yeah.
Number two, I have more things to go back to in life. And number three,
Right.
I was there for longer.
Oh,
true,
true,
yeah,
true.
yeah. You're probably sick of us by the time you left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
I was sick of not fucking understanding anyone around me. Fucking
Yeah,
Spanish,
me too.
English. It's so
Calaverita.
fucking annoying, especially in the airport, dude. It's so annoying in the airport. Oh
Didn't you
my
like
God.
leave your glasses on the bus too or something?
No, in the airport.
Oh, in the airport, yeah.
Yeah, and
Wait,
everyone
Josh-
was
you
so
asking me about
unhelpful
that.
finding it.
Josh actually lied about it because like
What do you mean?
remember how he told us, "Oh my god, I dropped my glasses at the security checkpoint."
Yeah.
But then he went on Twitter and he said someone stole my glasses.
Because
that
when I
was
went back, I had to go through security twice because I went back to look for it and it was gone. So someone had to have stolen it.
No, but
Because
Maybe
the
someone
attendants
took it to a
didn't
lost
have
and
it.
found.
The attendants. Yeah, I asked. They didn't have it, dude.
Oh.
I
But
mean,
you made
it's
it
a
sound-
guess, but
But you
Yeah.
made it sound as if someone like intentionally stole your glasses away from you.
Just because you're in Mexico.
Because
I was triggered. And your fucking tweet, I can't wait to leave this shithole country.
I was hyped.
Oh my
to
god, I
leave.
remember. Didn't you tweet it with like a picture? It low-key looked like you were kind of crying in that picture.
Yeah, that
I
you were
wasn't
fucking
crying. I was
dying.
like dying because I was up all day.
Oh yeah.
I was like just dying inside. I'm like so tired of like Mexico, you know.
True. I was sick of the airport too. I literally
El Mexico.
I literally walked fucking maybe like 50,000 steps that day or something because I had to walk all over
keep
the
coping.
place. I mean, I guess it wasn't really the airport.
I
it was
grew
mostly
a
the
lot of
airline.
Pikmin that day, dude.
Yeah, same.
Wow.
Oh my god. So shitty.
Man, oh man.
One day,
wait to
one day.
never go back to Mexico ever again.
Yeah.
So when's the next TTT going to be? So we've been to Mexico, we've been to the US. I think we know when that's going to be.
Someone said, someone in my Twitch chat said that we should all go to VidCon.
Why? That's fucking cringe.
I didn't know how to
We-
feel about it because they said
We should go to
I-
we should go to RuneFest.
RuneFest.
Oh my god.
RuneFest, yeah, the RuneScape convention.
What are we, fucking nerds?
I mean, if you guys go with me, since I'm a celebrity already, you can.
The
you
RuneScape
can.
In the
community.
rune-
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Josh, what were you gonna say about VidCon?
VidCon would be difficult because the thing is, it's such a short amount of time that it happens. It's 3 days, and I have a lot of people to meet. That's the thing.
Oh,
So it's
Mr.
like-
Popular,
Yeah,
fucking cringe.
celebrity.
Fuck,
It-
shut the
it's
fuck up,
literally
Josh.
the opposite.
Shut the fuck up.
Even without you guys there, I didn't spend as much time with other people as I wanted to.
Yeah. Okay. What a way to put it nicely that you would ditch us to talk to your like fucking like drama friends like fucking
I would-
Nicholas D. Domino's Pizza who needs like 3 airplane
I
seats,
mean-
and then Augie who is like 4 feet
I
2.
abandoned them. I abandoned them too much. I wish I could hang out with them more during the trip, but I abandoned them the most. Cause like
Imagine, oh my god! Imagine
was
when Josh
meeting,
becomes
like-
big. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck up! I'm
okay.
talking. Imagine when Josh becomes bigger and bigger, and then he eventually stops talking to Augie and Nick, just the way he stopped talking to us, like more and more, and then we can band
Aren't
it
both of
together,
them
and then
bigger
like
than him though.
no, Josh is the biggest one out of all
Oh,
of them
really?
3.
Damn.
oh yeah, Nick
3
is
of them.
only 60K subs and Augie's
Only?
60K.
Oh, I thought you said Augie
Only.
gets more like Twitch viewers than you.
He gets more. They get more stream viewers.
Live
than me.
viewers, yeah.
But you're more
yeah.
popular on YouTube.
Yeah. I kind of have 2 separate audiences. I have my YouTube audience and then my more
Uh-huh.
niche Twitter second channel, Twitch audience.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, yeah.
And my secondary audience, I guess I'll just call it that. I guess, is kind of smaller than theirs, their main. But my YouTube is like much bigger.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, cause like my videos aren't super personality based, so there's like my main audience who watches my videos because they like them, and then like my secondary audience who likes my personality primarily.
Oh yeah, true.
So, yeah, that part is smaller, which is what I'm trying to grow. But
Right.
my YouTube is bigger. Yeah, it's strange, but that's how it kind of works.
Yeah.
But yeah, I met a lot of people at the VidCon trip. There was like 20, and they were all really cool. I met like 20 people, probably approximately. So like, yeah, it'd be hard to like split my time between everyone.
Yeah.
But you can come if you want. I mean, there's no.
I mean, my only I said this when whoever said that mentioned it. I'm like, I don't really know people besides like if Josh and Sam were gonna be there. I'm like, I don't really know anyone else, so I feel like it might be kind of awkward. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And I know,
But
like,
a
Josh has
lot of people, a lot of the people I met up with are acquaintances, and then we just get to know each other in real life.
Yeah,
so
true. Yeah.
it's just like going to parties and shit like that. So I don't think it would be like too difficult. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And I
up to
mean,
you guys.
theoretically, we could always stay like longer or
longer or
something too.
some shit. Yeah.
But I don't know. That's just what someone mentioned. I'm like, oh, but it's not till
Yeah.
like isn't it like October again?
I don't know. I think it's in June now, but maybe
Oh.
COVID will push it. I don't know. Last year it got completely canceled, but we just ended up going on the date that it was going to happen anyway. So there's no convention. We
yeah.
just were partying.
But it's an actual convention this year.
Yeah, maybe. I think. I haven't really looked into it.
Interesting.
So yeah, our next convention, Pornhub.
Does Pornhub have a convention?
I would
They
guess
better.
so.
I'm
What about
to fuck some bitches, dude?
They better have a Pornhub gay section.
Oh man, I'm not
Quit
going
cheating
there.
on Tim?
Oh.
No, I just go for the merchandise.
Yeah. Okay,
nice,
brother.
man.
Okay.
Okay, Brent.
Okay, buddy.
What the fuck? Calling out me and not the person who brought it up who's married?
Yeah, what? Wait.
Hello?
yeah? Cynthia coming? Well,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa, didn't know you were into that.
Yeah, what the hell? You can't move out until you're married, but you're gonna have a threesome willy-nilly? What the fuck?
Who the fuck says I'm gonna go there with Cynthia to have a threesome? We're gonna go there to learn some filming classes to make our own porno videos together.
Oh my god.
And I also want story like okay,
Chaos
listen,
Bender
listen,
OnlyFans
listen,
Chaos
starting
Bender
when?
OnlyFans?
Listen, listen.
OSRS?
her favorite fantasy. Okay, listen, right?
God.
When I went to I think it was Philadelphia, right? I went with my mom and one of my cousins who's like 15, 16, because we were going to watch an NFL game. My dad was going, but something happened at work, which was a kind of like an emergency, so he had to stay, which was double cringe. So basically, what happened? We went to one of these malls to buy something for our faces because like it was so fucking cold compared to Mexican weather. Going to Philadelphia was like fucking horrible. So we ended up in one of these. It was in late November.
Oh yeah,
like 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah. Cold
So basically, we went into one of these stores that it's like I think it was Under Armour, and we bought something that looks like a facial guard in order like if you run or something, but then it literally looks like one of those things that Muslim girls wear to cover your hair, right?
A hijab?
So no, it's I don't even know what those things are called, but yeah. So it's something that covers both your head and your face. And Cynthia like looked at it once, and it would be like, and she told me, you know what would be nice if we play the burglar. Like I am just there sleeping, and then you enter with like this mask, and then you rape, and then you rape me, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, that sounds kinky. So like that is her favorite fantasy, and she asked it for her birthday, like the rape fantasy. So that's quite cool.
Happy
I tell you, yeah.
Happy birthday!
Wait, what?
I'm here to rape you.
So listen, right?
So
I told her that, yeah.
So what's the plan? Are you just gonna like do it randomly, like at a random time, without like it's gonna like without her knowing, like a surprise?
No, yeah, no. She's definitely gonna know when because we just need to like play out the plot, right? Okay, am I going to break in through the front door? What are you gonna be doing? Are you gonna be like touching yourself or like watching TV and I come in and like give me the money, bitch? And she's like, oh no, I'll give you my ass instead. I'm like, poof, okay. Or like, so yeah.
Oh my god, you guys have that like all planned out.
Yeah, okay. All of this to tell you that I think it is my personal opinion that women are even more deranged when it comes to like sexual desires than men. It's just that men, since men show it even more, it's like people become desensitized to men being horny. And whenever a woman tells you anything about like their fantasies, like like their rape fantasy or getting caught having sex or whatever, it's like, oh my god, really? Is this really happening? And it's like, yeah. So
Hype.
yeah.
You're like hype when you hear.
So
When
get
you
you
break
a
into
girl or
her house to fuck her, hype.
Hype. Max. Okay. What about we leave with this question, right? Max, what is your role play fantasy or your favorite role play that you do with Tim?
We don't do that.
Don't be cringe.
I'm not being cringe. I'm being serious.
Do you guys play the plumber, the pizza delivery guy?
plumber?
What am I, Mario?
Let's go! Woohoo!
No, but listen, okay, Max.
Woohoo!
Oh my god, Max, what is something?
Mega
Max, what is something? Oh my god, Max, what is something you would like to play with Tim?
I wouldn't. I'm just not into that.
So stop. Just one thing. Just for
Stop.
fun. Just for fun.
Just told you I'm not into that.
Just for fun.
What do you mean?
Like
just
maybe
for fun?
maybe teacher, student, boss, and employee.
I don't know. It's not something I've thought about because I'm not like into it.
Nah, you're not into role play. Nah, don't be
No?
cringe.
Not
Yeah.
everyone
Wait,
is
so-
into every kink
tell
that
me,
you
tell me.
have.
Tell me something. Wait. So you are into fisting, but you're not into role play.
What did I ever say I was into?
You were the one who
fisting?
said you were. You're the only
Yeah.
one who looked up fisting
Yeah.
videos.
Oh my god, that video is what I talk about.
Yeah, you're literally the one looking up
that
this
video-
gay porn about fisting.
That
not
video
me.
is age restricted.
Yeah, I wonder why.
No, it was because I talked about gross gore and his liking of like fucking kids. That guy fucking pedophile. I hope he fucking kills himself, honestly. So but yeah, fucking pedophile grooming kids. But yeah, I'm pretty
That
sure he
took a
was the one
turn.
reporting the video.
Okay.
Josh, what's
So
your
obsessed with
sexual fantasy?
I don't want to talk about that online.
Oh, call my wait, why?
Yeah, I'm just not comfortable with talking about it online. Even though it's in Trashy Trio, I don't want someone to clip it and be like,
Can you tell me after the recording?
You really want
Come
to know.
on.
I don't
Don't
really
be
want to.
cringe.
CBA.
I don't really want to. But...
No, yeah, you have to tell me. All right. Guys, thank you very much for watching. We're going to end the recording
Wow.
because I need to know Josh's sexual fantasy. We'll see you
I need
in the
to
next
know.
one. We'll see you in the next one when we have more interesting topics to talk about.
I thought it was pretty interesting
What?
what we talked about. I mean,
Yeah, this
like
was a
I mean-
juicy episode.
like
We can
50
call it Sam's Mental Breakdown.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, clickbait.
Yeah.
True. I'll keep that
So
in
yeah.
mind. Write it down.
Anyway, any last word, fellas?
Nope.
Get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Anti-vax is cringe.
All right.
Yeah.
Next episode, Max is going to tell us about what he thought about role playing and what he would like to
Nope.
think. What he would like to play with
He'll
him.
try role playing in between recordings
Yeah,
and give us
I'll
a
let you
review
know.
of his sexual experience with Sam. Sex review. Tell us
Sexual
exactly what
experience
happened.
with Sam.
Or with Tim. With Tim.
Imagine, yeah. Imagine this, dude.
Ew.
Like before we met Tim, we didn't bring that up too much. But then now after we know him, we talk even more about him as like Tim and Max.
I feel like you brought up stuff like that
Oh,
last.
yeah, I do.
honestly.
Wait, so question is Tim still watching our videos?
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
He's our one viewer. He's the one who's gonna type Teddy Fresh.
So
Actually,
Tim
not gonna lie. I
single-handed-
think he like started watching some of them, and then like eventually he's like, these are kind of boring. So then he stopped watching them. So I don't actually.
Yeah,
know if he watches
based.
them.
Wow.
Based.
Wow. Wait, what do you mean base? The thing our content's
Based.
boring.
We're boring. Based.
Oh no! Wait! I thought you were talking about H3 because you said Teddy Fresh.
Wait, no.
No.
When did I say Teddy Fresh?
I said Teddy Fresh.
Josh said
because
Teddy Fresh.
Oh,
he
no,
would
I
say
was talking
Teddy
about
Fresh in the
Tim.
comments because that's what we told people who were watching to
Oh no. I was talking about Trashy Trio videos.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Wow,
Bye.
yawning, boring.
I have to wake up at 7
What does that have
Okay.
to do with you yawning?
because I'm tired and I want to go to sleep.
Wow. Okay.
do. Okay, dummy.
Sleep is more important than us. I see how it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fucking
Josh.
fame's already getting to him.
I mean, Josh is playing a fucking power wash simulator instead of.
What do you mean? What? What am I doing right now?
Honestly, this is probably the most engaged Josh has been in a podcast in a
Nah,
while.
man. No, man.
Not gonna lie.
Literally, it's because I'm playing this, man.
Yeah.
Because when I just recorded and look at the fucking timer of the fucking Audacity or whatever, I'm just
That's
like,
what I do.
it's just like.
Wait,
painful,
so you
man.
guys don't do anything in the background while recording?
I mean, I
Well,
have
now
a-
I am, but apparently it's like evil. Now it's like super evil to do.
Every single time we record a TTT, I'm playing old school RuneScape.
Oh, you are criticizing Josh for playing.
Yeah. Now, if
No,
I was
like-
playing like a complicated game that needed like a lot of attention, like League, then I'd be like completely out of it. But I'm playing fucking Power Washing Simulator.
If you played old school RuneScape, I wouldn't shit talk you.
Okay.
Wow, clearly I'm the only
Come
one
on,
100%
Josh, you have to
focused.
play it on stream.
Well, you're going to bed, so I can't play with you on stream. I'll only play with you. I won't play it alone.
Aw.
Wait, why?
Cause I want you to like teach me or whatever. It'd be a fun. Oh, we can do it after your like event's done. It'd be like a
Yeah,
funny
yeah,
video that you
let's
can
do it, let's do it.
upload, like teaching a noob how to play. Yeah,
Oh my
you
God,
can, like,
teaching
cut
this
it into a
fucking
video.
idiot
You
how to
can cut
play
it
old
into
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
teaching an artist how to play. You can make it like a video on your channel, like
Yo,
featuring
clickbait,
Roblox.
clickbait.
Yeah.
Look, listen to this. What do you think about this title? Teaching a YouTube celebrity how to play
YouTube
OSRS.
celebrity.
Teaching Boblax how to play OSRS.
Yeah, gotta have him in the
Brackets
title and
autism.
Autism.
And then you put
That
me in the
legitimately
thumbnail.
said. And then I can make one with Max, but then instead of autism, it's
Gay.
gay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
man.
sure those videos would do well, like teaching a noob how to play. Like everyone would like laugh at like how dumb I am. Like
Yeah,
it'd be
true.
like a good, it'd be a good stream too, and then it can highlight it.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. But we have to wait for your event to be over because I don't want to take time away from your event for you to like go to like level 1 and like.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
All right, fellas. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Hopefully, no more mental breakdowns in between.
Yeah, hopefully.
Videos. Crossing my fingers. We'll see though. Okay.
Anything else to add?
Don't think so.
Peace. Okay, my shit has been beginning.
My shit is commenced.
My shit is also commenced.
No, Max, you have to say another word for start.
Why?
You have to use a synonym.
My shit
you-
has
you-
been began.
I used began.
Ugh, I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter.
You are the American.
Yeah, so clearly I'm the stupidest one.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I mean, you can use. Okay, so there's start, begin, commence. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, we are live in the recording. So, Max, are you?
Yes, I just told you.
Josh?
My shit has been commenced.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Third time charm. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Go.
Oh, that was wrong. We have.
Well,
Well,
maybe
you
you
had
should be on a
you
regular
had
schedule
no- you
saying
had
go.
no-
Stupid
You had
idiot.
literally no rhythm to it.
1.
Go.
Go.
3, 2.
You're ruining the rhythm. We can't say go at the exact same time. The rhythm's the whole point to sync it. If there's no rhythm, it's impossible. We have to guess when you'll randomly say go after 1.
So triggered.
Coop. Okay, last one. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
No,
Fucking
I didn't
idiot.
think go.
I didn't see